Alright, so yeah, I'm back, and I just wanted to show off the cat that I found first. This is Gobbles, or Goblin. I'm gonna call him Goobles. But yeah, this is the one I found outside, and I had to like not stream for a week. But yeah, he's doing good. He's just like doesn't respond to his name at all because he's an asshole, and he terrorizes my other cat. So yeah, he's adorable. Isn't that right, Goobles? Alright. Let's get to fucking business, man. So, first off, let's see where we're at. So, I'm going to click back into our game. We'll rise on up. Like a gamer, we'll get these off the screen. Someone's calling me. We're going to ignore that shit. Alright, so, we're wings right now. I think we're going to walk back to form a little tight group over here, because that's where I want Cryax to attack. If I remember right, I got Cobra's Black Flame working again, and then Cryax actually takes damage. So we then need to start working on something else.
You all look for one, bitch. I lose my fucking temper over these stupid fucking assholes.
Sorry, I had to do something really quickly. My cat was about to knock over some shit. Alright, nice. Okay, I think that's good. I think we're good now. Okay, so we are Cobra. We're going to move on up over here, and let's use our Black Flame to burn Cryax. He'll take 3 damage, and then we're going to... can we cast it? Well, let's just end our turn. So it is now the Ralpha Male's turn, and let's go ahead and the Hardened Gun doesn't actually do anything to the enemies. All that does is just raise our own health. So there's no real point in trying it out right now because it doesn't do anything. We got Killstream Kick, which is more of a smash right now, but then we saw that Cryax took 4 damage. So that's pretty cool. So we have 2 attacks that we can attack with. We then end our turn, and we can now be DSP. If you're wondering why DSP has rainbows shooting from him, it's because I was trying out shaders on him. Yeah. So that looks pretty cool, but it only happens when he's turned around, because it comes out of his back. I was trying to figure out how to make them, what do you call it? Shit. What do you call it when they... Billboard, but I had to code the shader myself, so I don't know how to do that. It was really fucking difficult. You have to, like, get the position of the camera in Godot, and ChatGPT was getting it in the wrong, fucking way. But I know his spells don't work, so we have Beg and we have Snort. And let's check what I intended these spells to actually do. So I have a little description of the spells. If we go to here, alright, Beg, area of effect on caster. All players must pay tribute to the king. Okay, and then Snort, caster only, DSP, Snort power. DSP snorts power, healing himself. Ack, ack, ack. So I think what we'll do there is, yeah, we're going to... I think I have a DSP snort, so let me see if I can find that in here. Maybe if I just type snort. I'm pretty sure I only have one character with a snort. Let me pause my music. Oh, that's a good one. So I think what we'll do is just make a DSP do that snort, and then we'll have a thing where he attacks. So let's take a look at what we're doing here. This jacket's hot as fuck. Hold on. Alright, there we go. Much better. So we need to start adding spells to DSP now. So let's close this. We'll close our shader testing. We're going to close Wings out. We're going to close Ralph out for now. King Cobra, well, shit, we need that one open. Yeah. Storing local scenes. Okay, DSP. And then we also need to open up King Cobra because I'm going to pull stuff from his shit. So, King Cobra. Where you at there, bud? There you are. Alright, so what we need to bring in is this attack with spell A and attack with spell B, because that is what actually drives our, our shit. Our spells when they're called. When we click on an enemy to attack, it basically calls these functions. So we're going to grab all this shit here. The intention arrow and the smoke we're going to need, but not the smoke. So I'm going to Control C, grab all that shit, and then I'm going to go into DSP. And somewhere in here, probably right about there, I'm going to throw them in there. So first thing I want to do is get rid of... Let's see, I don't want the black flame because I won't be loading that. And spell B pending, we're going to keep that. That's going to be useful. Nice. So now that we have that, we need to start changing this. So the first one, what is his spell A slot? So let's go here. I think his B is snort and his A is beg. So for spell name, let's just go right here, and it's gonna have to be beg right there. We throw some shit in there, and first we have to check if our cost of our spell is correct or not. So we can see that so we're getting the cost of our spell, and that's coming from our CSV. And hold on one more second. My cat is tearing into this bag of fucking cat food in the corner. Everything's cool, and then I fire up a live stream, and then it's like fucking pandemonium, dude. Alright. So if we have enough battle points, so yeah, okay. Spells right here. We're getting a spell. It's a list that's being passed in. The list is being generated through our game loader at the start of the game, and it's coming from this right here, this latest.txt, which is basically a CSV, so it's just loading positions from here. So we got beg. And if we keep going over, eventually the cost is the fifth one right here. And the way I can kind of tell that is just by going 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, maybe not the fifth. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's the 10th entry in my CSV for that line. So what that means is if I put spell 10 here, I will get the cost of whatever my spell is. So if my spell is beg, we're going to get that cost. Yeah, so what do we actually want to do here? We got to do some little animation for DSP. So let's take a look at what he's got. I think DSP has the most animations, which is pretty awesome. What is Spurg? I like that one. Okay, Magic Idol. He's crafting a crafting a Jewish spell. I see DSP. Um, what is he doing? I like that. Yeah, that's fucking good, dude. Um, Magic Hand 2. Right there. Goofy Run. We already saw that one. Uphand Cast. Can we hit it? Yeah, I think we can. That's a good one. Crouch. Now, I think we're going to have to do... I think the uphand cast is pretty cool. I think what I should do is do the magic idol right here. So he's got like a little bit of a cast to it. Do we have the... Yeah, I think I'm going to do the magic idol. How long? 11 seconds. An 11-second animation. That's a little bit too long. No. Alright, so yeah. Uphand cast. It's a little bit shorter than I'd want, but you know what? That's fine. So, we're going to grab that and just remember that name. Uphand cast. And basically I'm just going to do the same thing down here. So we need to subtract our battle points. Our battle points are what allow us to continue to fight. So if we're out of battle points, we can't cast any more spells. So yeah, so we're subtracting the costs from our battle points. That's good. Is this going to be in... We don't need to target anything, so we don't need to put in targeting as true. We are going to print out what we attacked with just to keep track of that. So next we need to play the animation. So we're going to say animplayer.play. And what did we say? It was uphand cast. And then we need some type of moolah, some type of money sound. Let me let me go to open game art real quick and just grab something. Open game art. Pop on over there. I'm gonna go to music. No, not music. Sound effects, and we're gonna say money. So let me pause my fucking music. Man, all of these suck. Yeah, all these fucking suck. I wanted like a cha-ching or like a cash register opening or something. What if I type cash register? Wonderful. Yeah, that's just what I fucking wanted. Yeah. Great. I guess I don't have anything for that. Let me keep looking. Regeneration. Or let me say health. Let me type health. Maybe that'll have some shit. Healing spell. Something like that. Yeah, that's not bad. Um... That's fucking awful. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this one. Great. Yeah. AVIF, awesome. Yeah, just what I wanted to fucking deal with. So let's copy files to clipboard, and then we'll go to sound effects down here, and we're going to paste it right there. And can Godot even take these? Let me just plug them into Godot and see what the fuck happens. So let's go to Open in File Manager. Let's go to Common Sounds, and let's paste them and see if we can play them. I'm gonna guess no. Did I paste? Are they here? Let's go to Common Sounds. There we go. So no, I don't see them. Because what were they named? They were named, holy fuck, I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. Let's go back, downloads, heal spell, extract to a specified folder. Let's just do it to gotta go to my fucking documents. Barber's Gate. There we go. Fucking. That's right, the Godot project. Common Sounds. Fucking awful at like keeping everything well managed. So yeah. You know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna plug a thunder sound in there, because I don't really give a fuck. There we go. King Phil will cast a thunder spell. Let's do that instead. So, awesome. I hate trying to grab shit on the fly. It's retarded. Let's go to... yeah, let's make an intention arrow. So, the intention arrow basically tells us like what we're looking at and where the spell's hitting and shit like that. So, that's gonna be good. Nice. We need to, obviously, we're instantiating it here. We then need to add it as a child of DSP. That'll be great. We then will do a couple things here. So these two, when we're adding to group, and then we're displaying an intention. So this basically sends our arrow what we're trying to communicate to it. It sends a spell, and then it can fill out the rest of the shit, like, oh, attacking with the spell here, and the range, and all that shit. So, next we have, else, so if we don't have the correct amount of battle points, we can just hit else right there. So, that should all work out for us. Let me change this to something more lo-fi. That'll be easier to focus. I'm fucking dead tired. Take heal. Damn, so did I add this twice? Yeah, I did, so I need to get rid of the one down here. Nice. There we go. And we don't need the bong because we're not cobra, so we can get rid of that. We can actually get rid of a lot of this shit. So this is going to be snort. Snort right there. And then we'll say if we got the battle points and we have the cost and shit, then we can start doing the attack. So what are we going to do for Snort? We got another animation, I'm sure, somewhere. Oh, that's right, we need to finish the other fucking thing. Okay, so when we do this, we need to add to group DSP props, actually. DSP props. And, yeah. Uphand cast, we play the animation, and then we want to check when the animation finishes. So we'll go down to, I believe we have that down here. Match anim name, so whenever it goes to uphand cast, we can then say next state equals turn based. So we'll, once we finish the animation, we'll return to turn based. Nice. Okay, so we'll have to fix that. But we got that all going. So all that should work just fine. So if we come up here, now we can start adding the animation for this one. So I think, do we have just, I think the spurg will be fine. So we'll use that one. We'll say, what was that? Output, close that. Anim player dot play, and we're gonna play the spurg. There we go. We'll open that shit up. We're of course gonna do the intention arrow shit too. So I'm just going to Control C and then Control V. And then the next thing that we need to do is to check, we need to subtract from our battle points. So, bam, we got that. And then we need to add spurg down here. So we'll grab this shit and we'll bring it on down. And then we'll say next state equals turn based. Isn't that good? Isn't that fun? So there we go. Rockaroony. So nice. Oh, we also want to play the sound. We want to play the snort sound. So we want to say, what is it? DSP's voice. Let's take a look at what his, let's just call it. It's just called voice. So we'll say voice dot play. But before we play it, we have to set the stream. So we say voice dot, I think it's stream, and then we'll say equals, and we want to choose it's up here somewhere, snort. There we go. Aptly named. Nice. Yeah, I like that. So yeah, let's give that a shot. Let's see what happens. So we're going to make DSP appear earlier in the order by going to where's our corrected TXT. So these are our speeds for our characters right here. We got Dickers at a 10, we got DSP at a 19, our regular players a 30. Ralph's 25, so we need to put DSP above everyone else. So Cyrax is 35. Let's put him at so let's see. We'll put him at a 30. No, we want to be above Cobes, so 31. Looky there. That'll do it. So he's still right behind Cyrax. Actually, yeah. Yeah, he'll be right behind Cyrax. That makes more sense. So let's go to the start screen and run the shit over. Alright. We're waiting for the motherfucker to load. Isn't this fucking fun? So it's loading. Alright, we're fucking in it to win it. Still loading. There we go. So now if we invade Cyrax's personal space, never mind the Resident Evil type footsteps.
I made you, and I will destroy you. Y'all look 5-1, bitch.
Alright, so now it should be DSP's turn. There we go, and we can test our spells. So, let's hit Snort. Okay, so that didn't do much. And then we hit Beg. That also did not do much. Okay. So, let's see what's happening here. When we press these, what's happening, we go to our camera holder, and if I go to my 2D, these buttons here, they change pictures based on whoever is the active character. And let's see where these signals connect to. They connect to this script, I'm pretty sure. And I think we can see them if we double click here. So then we say game manager, spell A pressed, control C. Let's go to our game manager, and then we will control F. We'll find that shit. Control V. There we go. So active turn combatant attack with spell A. So that's what we should be doing. We got to the game manager from the spell A button. So why are we not attacking with DSP? Let's say, oh, so we are getting to this part here. Let's go to our output. Okay. All right. Where is it? I spell B have been pressed from the spell stats. So the names are correct. I think maybe I have the spells backwards. So I think if I go here and I say beg and I say snort. Beg and snort, DSP. There we go. Sneed and feed right there. Alrighty. I'm thinking about adding Nick Rekieta pretty soon. I really want to get that in there. I think that'll be pretty cool because I need more enemies, but I want to get this coding of the combat done so I can start like fucking actually making the fun game, you know. Gotta get through all the boring stuff. It just takes forever. Oh, I did make something I'm gonna show off. I made Ralph's Crack Shack in Mexico. I'm pretty happy about how that turned out. So let's go ahead. and invade Cryax. We'll start our combat. Alrighty, Rooney.
And I will destroy you. Do I look 5'1", bitch?
Alright, so now it's DSP's turn. Let's see if we can snort. Yeah, so I just mixed up the spells, and since that one continues over and over again, he's never gonna get out of there. Awesome. And then if I go to beg, we do a snort because I fucked it up and changed the things around. So we can fix that, and then we also have to start maybe adding like some inventory to the players. For right now, I think we're just going to say gold. Yeah, let's do that. How you doing over there, Cobra? All right, so we want to take money from the players, and we want to take like a random amount of it. So let's get a random number in DSP. How are we going to do that? Do we have random installed? Let's go to random. Can't we just do like rand I? I think we can now, right? Yeah. So if I do like var, let's do it down here after we've already committed. So var rand num equals rand I. Yeah, that's right. I have to declare the fucking random number generator. Yeah, let's just go or yeah, let's fucking do that. Let's go back to the script I was just on. So I'm going to save this and then go forward to the script that I am now on because I am here and you are there, and then we'll plug that shit in. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Godot. Wonderful. So then I can say rng.rand I range, and we need float to float. But we don't want that. We want rand I for an int. We want the ints. So we're gonna go fucking. How much should the king demand? I believe it should be between 1 and 5. 1 and 5 shillings for the king. That'll be good. So we're going to say let's see, how do I get all the characters? I know I added them all to one group. So if I go to my ready function, combatant. So we'll go to combatants. And so yeah, even teammates are getting like fucked over with this one. That's pretty funny, I think. So let me make this a little bigger. So we'll say, is this the right one? Uphand cast, yes. So we'll say for enemies, for combatants in, and then we'll say, what is it? Get tree dot get getty nodes in that fucking group. Get nodes in the group, and then we select what is it? Combatant. Nice. And then we'll loop through all of these, and we'll say combatant dot pay pay coins. Or actually, I'm going to say give item, because I want to make more things that steal items. So we're going to say give item, and then we got to say what to give. So we'll say coin, and we're also going to pass in our rand num. So combatants, not combatat. So I don't know. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do right there. So we now need to add this function in. Yeah, but we need to skip DSP. So we'll say if self equals combatants. If self is not equal to the combatants, then we'll do this. So if we're looping through, we're obviously not going to pay ourselves. So if we're not equal to ourselves, then we must give the coin. We must give of ourselves to DSP. Let's continue with that knowledge. Nice. So we had, yeah, give item. We're going to Control C, and then we're going to go to King Cobra, and we'll start plugging these in. Let's actually plug it in our enemy first, just because we hate him the most. We'll then say func give item, and we'll put some colons right there. I'm going to put back on some music. Hopefully something that doesn't suck. This website will ever fucking load. Alright, whatever. Good enough. Give item, so we want to get an item. We want to match whatever the fucking item wants us to give. So we'll say match item, and instead of having this, it should be basically item type, and then random. So we're passing in a random. So we'll say match item type. And I'm going to say, what was it, coin? Is that what I fucking said? Let's go back to DSP. Indeed it was, coin. So we have to give the coin. So we'll say print giving the coin. Nice. So we also want to subtract whatever from ourselves. So let's give ourselves an amount of money. And what I'm going to do is make a inventory up here. I'm just going to make a quick one. I'm just going to say on ready var player inventory. And we'll make that a dictionary. And then we'll just say, fuck, what are we going to say? One will be money. And we'll leave that open to, we'll just put everyone at 10 for right now. I don't think we really need anything else in the dictionary right now other than money. So we're going to come on down back to this function right here, and we'll say money minus equals our rand num. And of course we can't just say money, we have to say player inventory, and then specify that we want to get the money value. What am I doing here? Get out of there. All right. Minus equals rand num. All right. So player inventory money minus equals random. But we actually have to set that. We can't just do that. So, yeah, we'll say this, control V equals minus random. So that should do it for us. I don't know if minus equals works on a dictionary. That just sounded weird in my mind, but we're going to see if this works here. Giving the coin, and then we'll also print our player inventory. And what do you think we're gonna print? We're gonna print money. Hell yeah, we're gonna be fucking rich, dude. Nice. Item type not declared in the current scope. I believe it is now. Nice. So we have that down. What else are we gonna do? That all appears to be good. We just need to make this. We're gonna control C, and I'm actually gonna bring the inventory down here. That way I can just copy and paste it everywhere. So control X, and then we'll bring it all the way down. It's right here, and we'll just throw it in right there. Bam. So then I'll control C on that. I'm gonna just copy that around. We shouldn't need it in DSP, but eventually I guess we will, because I want to, you know, have a function that allows him to surrender items. I think that's going to be a part of the game, is stealing items from people, because it's fun. And then we'll also get, who else do we need? We need to put it, we got it on Cobra, didn't we? And so we coded it on, we just need to put it on Wings. Wings, where you hiding, buddy? There he is. So we'll give you a plug-a-rooney right there. We'll save that shit. We'll then go to the testing area and the start screen, and we can restart it and see if that works. Alrighty, still loading. We're felted, we load the game. Alright, so now we're in it to win it. We'll go ahead and initiate combat like we always do.
You ain't shit.
So he should run up there and attack us.
Do I look 5'1", bitch?
Nice. Then we have DSP over here. Alright, so if we hit snort, give item and base character body Ethan Ralph. So I guess we didn't add it to... We forgot the Ralph male. How could we forget the Ralph male? Yeah, there we go. So we should be able to throw this on in there. Let me get it somewhere up here. There we go. And then in DSP, I also forgot in the upward cast, we need to Up hand cast 3D. We need to remove that, and so it doesn't loop. That way we actually do get cancellation and it goes to the next thing. All right, let's keep it going. Let's fucking try it again from the top. All right. Fucking hell. Okay, it's loading. Loadificating. What is going on? Oh, I loaded DSP scene. Awesome. Yeah, good job. Good job, smart guy. But now we're actually loading the real scene with our great Joshua Moon over here. Nice. Shit. Felt it. We'll load the game. All right. Shit, I forgot. We have to click on Cobra first. Fucking piece of shit. Well, you get to see a loading screen again. Aren't you happy? All right. We're loading. And we're loading. And we're in.
I lose my fucking temper over these stupid fucking assholes.
All right. So we come on over here.
You ain't shit. I made you, and I will destroy you. Yo, look 5-1, bitch.
All right. So let's see. Oh, they all gave 4 coin because I didn't randomize it every time. That's we might have to do that. We're gonna have to change where that's randomized. So let's do that now. Actually, we go to DSB. Var random. That's going to be being created down here. There we go. Nice. That'll be better. Is there anything else that I see? We should add some type of sound there, and I'll get some sound effects and shit. Because that would be smart to do. And then let's see, how does our beg, so we can snort. So nice. Yeah. So I'll probably code on this a little bit off stream and get that working because these streams are kind of boring. You keep doing the same thing. I'm gonna get Ralph's, Wings attack finished. Ralph has his attacks mostly working. DSP has his attacks mostly working. I think Cobras are pretty much finished. Probably just some bugs to fix. Cyrax, I need to get his targeting a little bit better. And then he will be hitting us harder for more damage and shit. I need to get Dickers in here. I already have a model for him. Let's go ahead and find him. Review Tech USA.tscn. I don't even have spell icons made for him yet. He's like completely imploded. I don't even know if he's on the internet anymore. He's probably getting a job or whatever. But yeah, we got him. We're gonna add him in. I'm gonna add Nick Ricada, and then that'll be 3 evil cows, and then we got the 3 player character cows. So we need 1 more bad cow. I don't know who we're gonna get yet. Haven't decided. If anybody has any opinions, you know, throw them in the chat. I wanted to show off some things. So I have this crack shack I made. I'm making a cutscene for Ralph in Mexico because it's going to be the first chapter of the game is Mexico comes a hollerin'. But we have this. If I go to object mode, let me get out of that. I've got this Mexico scene, and we have Ethan Ralph's crack shack right here. And I think it's cobbled together pretty good. I think this is kind of the style of the game art that I'm going for. So if I change this to rendered, well, it's actually really dark. Let me add a light. Don't I have a sun somewhere? Mr. Sun, Mr. Golden Sun. No, I don't believe I do. I guess we'll add a sun. So yeah, this will be cool. I'm going to rotate that a little bit just so you can see those textures a little more. But yeah, we got a canvas we got in here. No, check this out. This is pretty awesome. So I'm going to go to material preview. I made this big grift brew. That's pretty fucking great. Then we got PPP on there. So yeah, I was pretty happy with how that came out. I want to do one for Andy. It says like aim, aim, aim. Yo, Jason Genova. Release the piss. Everybody loves Jason. Yeah, he's not really evil though. I would love to make him a playable cow, but yeah, I guess he is. I have seen him loiter and litter and steal things, and he uses steroids. I guess he is somewhat evil. We'll use Jason Genova would be fucking awesome. That's so based. And obviously we're gonna have Chris Chan in here, but he's gonna be like the. I want to have him be like the main bad guy, the main antagonist. So it'll be like that'll be way further down the line. Yeah, and I think that's probably gonna be about it for tonight because I have to like do the dishes and shit. But yeah, I should have more shit fleshed out. I can't remember if there's anything else. Oh yeah, I wanted to show off the cutscene that I made. Let's open it. Yeah, don't save any of that. Recent. So yeah, here is the cutscene for Cobra. Let me stop the music.
Yeah, keep it up, assholes. Because guess what? One day I'm gonna get laid by the hottest of age goth chick that's biologically female, and it's gonna be consensual, and she'll be alive. And on top of that, y'all are gonna be jealous as fuck because I ain't gonna say shit about it.
Cobra, you're the best smelling gothic bad boy wizard there is. I was the girl you overheard years ago. Come to me, Cobra. I'll be waiting for you in our special place. In my restless dreams, I see that town. Merida, Mexico. Take this Greyhound ticket and come find me, Cobra. This medallion will help guide you.
Definitely not the trolls.
Yeah, we're gonna rock this show. We're gonna rock it real good.
Yeah, so that's like the direction I'm going in is like just like fucking over the top stupid shit. But you know, it's gonna be like campy. You know, it's not gonna be too serious. You know, so it's just gonna be a good time for everyone. But yeah, that's the first one. I want to have them all meet in Mexico, and then you know some type of plot. I'm kind of developing it as it goes, but that'll be like I want to put out like a little beta version of the game, and then if that is like cool and shit, then I'll put out like a large scale and maybe like hire some people to do some shit or something. But I think that's gonna be it for tonight. I'll probably be streaming tomorrow. But yeah, everybody have a good one. Later.